Hi. Hi, Zoe.
Hi, my name is Zoe. I'm 8 years old. I love to sing and play the piano, and I love performing in front of people. It just makes me happy, and I like making them happy too. I also like to make songs, and I have so much fun doing it.
You were on a pretty big... Give it up for Zoe. Zoe, what was the TV show that... There was a little TV show that you were on, Zoe. What show was that?
What? I was on AGT. Season 18. I was...
And she was on Tamron Hall and last year, and then also ABC World News Tonight. They did a whole piece on her.
Yeah. All right. Give it up. Woo! Next up. Nice. Hey, Zoe.
My dad will answer for me.
So in 2022, December, we started posting up her videos of her playing piano, and then she had this really cute video of her just playing like a song called Surfboard Boogie. And then all of a sudden one day it got 5 million views, and then I think it was like a month and a half later, AGT just flew us over, and then that's how she got on the AGT. Almost over 100 million views. Yeah. Her AGT.
I got a question for you. How about you? How much content do you guys make? Because your content's been shared by Beyonce, Alicia Keys. How much time do you spend making your content?
How much time do you spend making your content? You want me to answer? So, it all depends, because we have to be real creative sometimes, and finding content is also difficult for a child because it also has to be appropriate for what they're doing. So sometimes, like we did one of the Beyonce songs, and we actually had to change the words around, just because love on top, and then there's a lot of connotations that weren't good in there. But yeah, I mean we change the lyrics, but we probably spend, I'd say, well, she spends only about 10 minutes doing it. The editing is what takes so long, and you just become masters, like we had no idea this was gonna happen, but like you just become masters of CapCut, Final Cut Pro, and like, you just get good at it. And people are like, how do you make stuff so fast? Well, when I first did it, it took like 3-4 hours just to do one, but now we're just on the phone, you do one real quick, like right after this, I could probably squeeze one in 10 minutes, So yeah, it could take 10 minutes. Depends on what you have. If you have something real organic, you might not even have to do anything to it, we had something like that happen where the one with Alicia Keys that she shared. Zoe was just watching the Super Bowl, and then she saw the red piano. Remember that one? And then she saw the red piano. She's like, I wish I had a piano like that. And then she's like, she tried to sound out the song, what's the song that she sounded out? If I Got You. And I recorded that. It literally took us 3 minutes to make that one. And then I put it on. I didn't even put it up. We were driving to Great Wolf Lodge. And I was like, upload it right now. And while we're in the car. And then at night, we noticed that it was 20 million views. Wow. And then Alicia Keys posted it up, on all her social media. So, that's amazing. So that was pretty cool. And you just never know. It could be one that's 3 minutes and one that's 5 minutes, 5 hours.
Your videos, you have been doing it with other people, doing collabs with other kid stars. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. How does that come about? How did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them? How did the whole collaborations come with other upcoming stars?
Do you have fun doing collaborations with some of the other kids around the country?
Yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it with them.
Yeah, so a lot of those collaborations, they start with either us reaching out to them on Instagram or they reach out to us. So we have a whole list of there's a whole community actually. We have what's that chat? We have chat groups where we actually talk amongst each other, because we see the algorithms change, and then all the parents are like, "What's going on?" So we all talk to each other about that, and By the way, going back to that question, most of our kids don't ever look at the social media, right? So she doesn't have access to the accounts unless we actually let her look at it, right? Because there's just, you know, not everything is good that's written on there, you know. So she doesn't have access to any of that. Her YouTube that she watches is all YouTube Kids. You know, it's not Zoe Ariana's channel. But yeah, I mean, like when we fly to different places, like we were in Chicago, we would check to see which influencers are there that are her age, and we did some collaborations over there, you know, with them. Also, to get into other markets too, we started to search, because I noticed that like on Instagram, like you don't see stuff from other countries sometimes, you know? So I started searching things like over in Thailand and like China, and we found some kids that went viral like playing drums. So we're gonna do a collaboration even though we don't know how to speak the language, right? So we're using Google Translate to talk to each other, and so there's like a drummer over there, and they're like trying to figure out what song to do. So that's a good way to get the algorithm to push you into new locations, right? Because an interesting story is she's also friends, you know, her heritage is Filipino, and she has another influencer friend. His name's Kyle, like 3 million followers or so, right? And he's also a Filipino kid too. But for some reason, we've been analyzing, their videos seem to go viral everywhere. We do the same exact thing, it doesn't work, right? But then we notice that a lot of it's actually going viral in the Philippines, right? And then we wonder, well, why isn't hers moving in that country either, right? I mean, it's like, we got a lot of Filipinos, you know, people from that country, you know, commenting, and we just realized is that, you know, we're not collaborating with anybody over there, so it's not getting pushed over there. It's only, you look at your analytics and it's all the United States, or it's like England, and I'm like, wait a second, what about the entire market over there, right? So right now we're in the process of trying to find kids that are in other countries that have gone viral that would make
What's
sense.
your thoughts, Eric? What do you think it would be?
I think the music machine, the music industry is important. You know, it just depends on what level you're trying to get to, right? So if you're looking for superstardom and you want money spent on you to be advertised quickly, it's going to come from the machine, no doubt about it. You know, I mean, you can go viral, but not everything goes viral. People that have millions of followers sometimes don't even know what goes viral. You know, it's just like you just have to keep on. Sometimes I think they're the ones throwing the most darts. You know, and then eventually you're hitting. But like I think social media as a record label gives you an opportunity that if, you know, like me and Zoe's mom over there, we were trying to do the artist thing years ago, right?
Yeah.
20 years ago, right? And back then none of this existed, right? But here's the thing, they have this term called broke artist, right? It was hard to make a living and to try to be an artist too, right? But social media, for people that, you know, just want to make a living, it gives you an opportunity to make some money, to have merchandise and people actually look at it, to get paid on views sometimes. So if that's all you want to do, that's great. But it's also a good stepping stone, like they say, that to get you on that machine that will actually spend the millions of dollars to advertise you real fast, right? So I think you just have to decide what level you want to be at, and then you also have to know that end goal, whatever it is.